What's up, everybody? It's your boy Melon for another reaction. I hope everybody's doing great. Sorry about not uploading because let's just say I hit a snag of the video I'm uploading, which I'm dealing with that. In the meantime, how about some more Internet Historian, aka Incognito Mode, Spooky. We're in almost the end of July, so it's officially spooky time. So deal with it. You know it. I know it. This Apple knows it. So, before we begin, did you subscribe, hit the bell? If so, let's check it out. I know my last video when I reacted to him, it was an hour, it's an hour, so yeah. That's a whole lot to talk to, but hey. Let's see how long we can go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Spooky. Spooky. What is spooky?
Sorry.
Is this kind of spooky? How about this? Jump scare.
Nah.
What if I built up tension like I was going to do another jump scare? But then I didn't. But then I did. Aha, I have jump scared you. I will wait here so that I can do my ultimate spooking. And then I'll just load some of these Halloween-themed bullets. All this and more on Jump Scare.
I don't know if you explicitly want to talk about your phobias, because I kind of don't.
I don't like moths.
Moths kind of suck.
Yeah, it's not that I'm afraid of moths. It's that I know...
I have, I think, I used to have two phobias, now I only have one. One was heights, and I managed to conquer it by riding a roller coaster, so. The second one, dolls. Most specifically, baby dolls. Realistic ones, because, I mean, what the hell? Why would you make something so realistic? I'm like, wait, why are you afraid of baby dolls? Like, when I was like, I think I was 11, I was in a Walmart, and, okay, I don't know the walk by myself, but hey, I was a tall ass kid for being an 11-year-old, so no one knows. And I was walking near where the sodas are, and I saw his mother dragging her daughter, and she was crying about the baby doll, like, huh? And I told the doll, like, okay, when I picked it up, like, it opened, like, okay, this is creepy. And since then, let's just say, anytime I see a doll on the ground, like a baby doll, like I imagine it's somebody abandoning a child, like, that's fucked up. Why would you? Okay, if I have like my own kid, or well, technically, I'm mostly getting him or her a plushie. That's my parenting, because hey, I'm not a fan of dolls, more specifically baby dolls, because even my cousins agree. But let's continue here. Oops.
What they're like. And what's going to happen is, if I try to live and let live with a moth in the room, you're going to bump into the light bulb for a while, and then you're going to find a way to get down the back of my shirt. I just don't want to have it, so I go out of my way to kill moths.
Being a personality online, last thing you want is to be like, oh, I'm terrified of beautiful woman's breasts, and then you wake up next day with 500 DMs being like, look at this loser, and you're like, no!
Boo.
Mantén buen crédito, paga a tiempo, revisa tus informes y crea un presupuesto.
Shut up.
Garnier te invita al primer 5K libre de plástico en Puerto Rico. Garnier Green Road 5K. 16 de agosto.
Which, by the way, is my phobia.
I don't find butterflies to be very beautiful either. They're just
If you go
larvae
to
with
West Virginia,
wings.
there's the
but aren't we all?
Mothman. I've been a little
I guess you could classify ghosts as a phobia.
Why are all ghosts from, like, the 1800s? How come you never just see some guy who died, like, 2 weeks ago wearing, like, a...
Let's just say ghosts from the past are more interesting. From this generation, here's one. There you go. I'm like, okay, the ghosts from the past, like 20th century, 19th century, 18th century, 16th century. Oh, yeah, more bloody dark history right there. This right here. That's like he's a Logan. He's like a Logan or Jake Paul fan. Like, stupid haircut, ridiculous brandish, designer clothes, stupid in the brain. You'll think you're missing this, the Charizard necklace. Like, he's gonna have a lot of targets at his back, right? Yeah. Ugh. But continuing.
Gucci shirt or something.
Oh, I've seen Modern Ghosts.
What, in real life?
In movies and stuff.
Okay.
Usually it's like just after the accident, though. So, you know, Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Good movie.
There's this scene with a bike crash,
Bruce
and it's
Willis.
like the moment that the mum starts to believe. And she goes, you know, how do you know that? Like with tears in his eyes. She's standing beside my window. But then it's just this extra with
What's up,
no
bitch?
lines.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of standing there with like a bloodied up head. But then it goes, what's my cue? And it just sort of walks away and it's very like nonchalant. And it's so funny. It's funny, right? It's not just me. Like, it's this really well done dramatic moment. But then the bike
She
leaves.
just kind of feels a bit awkward. She's like, I'll come back later.
I do think that that is a potential market that has not been tapped. Airbnbs that are gimmick haunted. Okay, so some of the cabinets, the hinges are, you know, installed a certain way so that they like naturally swing open more than they should. Stuff like that. Fuck.
Actually, there's some actual haunted places like the infamous, the Velisca Axe Murder House. You know that one, the infamous Axe Murder House in Velisca. They actually did that. I think it's on sale now. I wonder who's going. They actually do that for people to sleep there for the night. There's also the infamous farmhouse. You know what I'm talking about from anyone who's seen The Conjuring, the first film. That farmhouse. I think I recall it was up for sale for I don't know how many millions, but Jesus. I think the last owners, let's just say, is not the ghosts. It's the people who just want to visit the house because, the history of the house. But there's a lot more. If you want haunted hotels, hey, take your pick. There's one here in, but it's still there. The Normandy Hotel, which I think someone bought it and they're planning to restore it. Like, hey, make good money. There's an actual famous ghost right there. And if you ask somebody who's from the area knows, they'll tell you. But continuing.
That would be awesome.
Little actuators that like open up doors
The fuck is
late at night.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, ooh, fuck. And then you've got like a story to go home with. Why the hell isn't that a thing? Okay, let's say you've booked in the Airbnb and you're on your way
I know
there.
you've Airbnb.
It's like this one
Don't
dirt
trust.
road, and so they've hired a guy. Steve, you got to get out there.
This old British man with a flat cap.
You're playing the role
Hey,
of the
Matt.
harbinger. In case you don't know what a harbinger is, here's the scene from Cabin in the Woods.
I've seen plenty come and go. Getting back.
Really? From Cabin in the Woods? Why not use the guy from Pet Cemetery? And you know what I'm talking about. The neighbor, played by the late Fred Gwynn. Well, that'll be the old cemetery right there. I want to be burying something back way there beyond the graveyard. Man, bless his soul. Rest in peace, Fred Gwynn. To those who I'm talking about, the guy who played Herman Munster in The Munsters. He played Jed. The neighbor. Damn. I know the remake. I know there's a remake, but I'm sorry, you cannot replace Fred Gwynn's performance as Jed right there. Even the actor who plays the baby, they're twins, so they keep swapping them. So one takes a nap, the other acts. One takes a nap, the other acts. And he's seen as giant of a man, like, who wouldn't? Bless his soul. But let's continue here.
That's your concern.
You're not staying in the old cabin down the way, are you? Some say it's haunted. Ah, it was 80 years ago. The old Brown family. They perished in a terrible fire. That's how they hold the ground.
Typical brown man.
You might be wondering why the house seems old if it caught on fire. Don't think about that too
Well,
much.
it's made of asbestos, you see. And that's the real scary thing. Is don't
the,
crazy people in
the
now.
silent killer. In fact, would you know that asbestos was actually...
Stop it. Stop talking about the asbestos. Got to get back onto the... He's got a little earpiece in. They say that no Airbnb customers ever make it up live. Oh, I know what you go.
Right.
You go, the whole house is yours. Feel free to
I
enjoy
love
it. But there
Airbnb.
is one rule. Do not open the door to the basement.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And then that...
The next thing I do, I drop kick the door, grab a whole gallon of holy water, and wham! Avida Machi.
stays locked until like 11 p.m. and then it just unlocks itself.
If a door like that unlocked, I would slam it shut and put a chair
Or
up
that.
against it. You have to make
No,
a reason
yeah,
for it
hammer
to
it
go
and put a
down
chair.
there. So it would be something like...
Like a child's voice. There's a Bluetooth down there as well.
Excuse me, hello? Oh,
How the
see,
battery
that's
runs
good.
out.
I get, would you even try and sleep if you like paid money to stay at somewhere creepy like that? I guess you would.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
You might end up with just a bunch of drunk people who go, fucking, yeah, look, everybody's got a Bluetooth speaker in
There's
here.
like a fake child doll, and like punch it and break it. There's a lot.
Yeah. Fake creepy doll. Ready? I kick the baby. Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby. Wow. That would be pretty funny.
A setup that's involved to like suspend the display.
At least
what I
so-
was thinking was
yeah, I heard-
the power cuts out or
Yeah, I
something.
heard South Park was erased from Paramount Plus. I'm like, what? Okay, if they're following what Warner Bros. Is doing with their Max, like when they eliminate the Looney Tunes, you don't see Disney eliminate their cartoons. Like if they eliminate Mickey Mouse, that would be a whole hellfire right there. Warner Bros. Fuck the rabbit. We got a wizard here, and superheroes. Yeah, are you sure it's working? Yeah, well, Superman's being good, but, Let's see, what was your last film? You really just didn't do any promotions for Porky Pig and Daffy, and that film became a success. Now, everybody, the same people who released that film, is going to release Wile E. Coyote versus Acme. I want to see that. Hell yeah.
Think along
Even
that.
the director
That's
saw it.
good. I've
Okay.
got
He
it.
said it was great. And he goes there. Bye.
I've
Okay.
got it. The power goes out, but they've given you a torch beforehand. But they're UV torches.
Ah.
And so when you turn them on, there's like bloodstains and shit all over the wall.
Hidden messages. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not blood. That's what's left of an orgy. Period. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
If you sold it as an experience instead of as an actual
They're called Osmodia for a
it would
horny
be
orgy.
brilliant. Because you get some businessman who's just like, I had the worst night's sleep. 0 stars.
Ooh.
Have you seen the Saw movies?
I haven't,
Yeah.
but I've watched all of your movie sucks.
But the question is, how would you design a saw trap?
First of all, you have to design a saw trap that I think it's meant to make them appreciate life.
Right, so you have to put me in the saw trap. What's my crime?
Internet historian,
Bear trap.
to play a game?
Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. I like games.
Very relaxed about the whole situation.
Wow, what a wonderful nap. It was right in the middle of the day as well. I feel so refreshed.
That was great, thank you.
So what happens next?
You wake up taped to a deck chair,
Right.
and the little sawman comes out for your
Billy.
crimes of not replying to my DMs one time.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Pinky
That's the crime?
fingers trapped in a vice grip.
Oh no, that's my favourite of all my fingers.
The handles of the vice grip are electrocuted. The only way to remove it is to unplug the electricity, but the plug is at the bottom of a tube of smartphone phones, which are all logged into your Twitter account with tweets already typed out containing the N-word.
Oh no, right, so you have to like not touch the oh my god.
Oh my
At first I'm
God.
like, I'm not gonna go near that thing. That's too high a price to pay, man. But then I would put my pants over my hands.
Oh.
Now I'm digging through the phones and I'm not setting them off.
What are you doing?
I have passed the track. What are you doing?
Stop! Oh, you don't mean to do it like that.
Wouldn't that be great if you just not thought of like one really obvious thing? Right, you suddenly wake up in a
Oh,
lazy boy chair.
Oh, this is pretty good.
You are duct taped to the lazy boy
what's
chair.
with duct tape?
This is still fine.
Suddenly, the television turns on.
Oh.
Hello, mini
Of
cuties.
Hello,
You've never appreciated having legs.
dear God.
So, as punishment, you're gonna have to,
I don't want to be a critic, but I mean, usually when I'm kidnapped, people have it more planned out than this.
No, shut up. So, as you can tell, the cuffs of your pants have small hooks in them,
Oh.
and they are connected to these chains on the wall.
Okay, that's just weird.
This television is going to turn into only sex scenes from popular movies. After 3 minutes, your pants will be all the way down, and you will still be stuck to this chair. And at that point, a little bell will go off, and your mum will be summoned into the room, and she will catch you.
Dear God, no.
If you want to stop this from
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's not torture. That's a nightmare. Yeah, imagine you're watching a certain scene, you're dreaming something that gives you the wonder buster. Your mom walks in, sees you with the full Woody, like, what are you doing? You walk up, huh? What? You're like, huh? What? Oh. And the movie you're watching, like, huh? Hey, it's not what it looks like. Okay, comment down below. How many of you happened this before? Watching a regular movie that had the sex scene, and you end up getting a Woody. You fall asleep. Your mother or your dad or your aunt or whatever walks in and sees you with the full flagpole standing up. Jesus Christ! I think I have a friend that happened. I can't remember. It was a shit. I can't remember what was the movie, but it had Margaret Robbie in it. I think y'all know what it is.
happening, you're gonna have to cut off your own legs.
With what?
Here, I got you this
fuck?
implement. We'll just let the editor decide what the implement is.
Here's what Derek Sorman
Huh?
didn't foresee, though.
A Lightning
I saw
McQueen? How would that
The
work?
Wolf of Wall Street with my ex-girlfriend's parents in the theater, so nothing will ever beat that.
You could have turned to your girlfriend and gone, "Oh, we
Oh
got that
yeah, that one.
And then I
That's
fucking
the
look
one.
her dad in the eyes.
He told me.
There's like a, you never appreciated your foreskin when you had it.
Have you seen that video of the pigeons getting sucked into
Or
the
talk about
grain silo?
circumcision now.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, I've seen
people
that.
too.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the people aren't eating the grain, though. That's kind of like the pigeon version of Saw. Their own hubris does the bit, because they're just...
Yes, that's going. Oh, you love corn, do you?
Well, here's an infinite supply of corn. Don't get sucked in. One of them goes in head first. He can see it coming, and he's like, "This is my fate."
Right, I am not afraid. My ancestors will look down upon me. Ad time. Email, Netflix, Facebook,
Amazon,
Twitter, YouTube,
OnlyFans.
Twitch.
Wait, what? Who's his OnlyFans? What the fuck? I'm sorry, but I thought a video picture is stupid. People that are smart, I don't know. How does one doesn't see the single like, ooh, corn, ooh, bop? Exactly. Let me skip this ad.
Money back guarantee. Ad over.
Okay. And shit.
Dermatologics.
And shut up. I'm not interested.
Tu destino para el cuidado de la piel en el oeste, con una amplia gama de tratamientos médicos.
Goodbye. Oh shit, this crap.
I wanted to talk about those YouTube channels that call people at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
because I hate those with a passion.
God, if I spin this fidget spinner.
Oh,
This guy, what this guy's doing, I think there's a video of him doing illegal stuff like these so-called prizes, which are highly illegal and breaking the rules on YouTube. I just want to punch this guy in the face and shave his head off. That green moss, I'm gonna feed it to the cows.
Look at that.
Final swing. For 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like button. 5, 6,
How about I smash your
7,
face
8.
with a baseball bat?
That's pretty badass.
Boom! You guys have to smash the like button.
fuck. All right, fine.
You win.
So
You want to smash? Okay, here to smash. Happy? Nerd.
we are going to be calling Thanos.
What? What did
Huh?
he say? You tell me what he just said. You tell me right now. What did he actually say?
We are going to be calling Thanos
Huh?
at 3 a.m.
Okay, we're gonna be calling Thanos and his go love. No, hold on, we gotta get in the
fuck?
mood. Editor, we gotta put in some of the spooky music. Here we
God damn it, goosebumps.
Oh, then he has a dance montage.
Wait a minute. How did he get Thanos' number?
Subscribe and turn on the little bell.
I wanna be on the notification squad.
Come on, please.
Please,
Come on,
Thanos.
it's not gonna answer.
Please.
Come on. Hello?
I mean, what else could I have expected? But, like, I just... Somehow I'm still
Trash.
disappointed.
Wait,
Your
who
mother.
are you?
Called me. Should I comment this?
Yeah, I think that's.
Disclaimer.
Okay. Subscribers. How much? Let me move my camera. And 3.6 million subscribers. I'm like, huh? How many idiots are watching this? I know that it's a bunch of kids watching this, but I feel bad for the parents because these kids are imitating this clown. But he's not the only one. There's a bunch of clowns everywhere, so ugh. He okay. I'm older than him, so Jesus Christ. The other thing is some bunch of
This is
shitheads.
just a skit.
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
A shitty skit.
Thanos! Oh my god.
I think my okay there.
I did not see that coming.
This is one of my favourite videos.
Who's this?
Look to the
Another
left
idiot.
of him underneath that car poster. That looks suspiciously like lights coming through blinds.
Yeah, you're right. 100%. The comments turn off, the like to dislike ratios turn off. Okay, here's the thing. This must be semi-ironic, but the thing that's throwing me
Yeah.
off is the threatening we need to talk kind of facial expression.
so-called
I have just
tough guy
called
look, in
the
reality,
Sus
you're just a
Foster in Among
dumbass.
Us, and I have terrible news about your bowel cancer.
And Craig gang, it's your Will I was creating the Building Man coming at you with another lead videos.
What the hell
Huh?
did he...
And Craig gang, it's your Will I was creating the Building Man.
So he's saying, "What's up, YouTube?" And,
And what's
Cray
Cray
Cray.
Cray?
So his channel is Eli So Cray.
Yeah, you know,
So-
I got
so he's
that
saying-
one, but
You can't
the
even see
issue
the
with us
subscribers.
train the
What's a
building
subscriber?
man...
And coming at you with another lead videos always.
Wait,
No, the dabbing. This guy is so self-aware. He knows.
no, I know he is not. I guarantee you, he's not.
Guys, make sure you go check out that video after this video. FaceTime and pops for Eli So Craig. It was absolutely insane.
I can hear the things you're saying without staring at me with enormous intensity.
You need to start
Yeah,
your
this
videos
clown.
with like a
Jesus
snappy
Christ.
kind of like, "What's up? It's your boy AJ Estrade, back in the building with another banger of a video for you today."
Hello? Is this Among Us?
Huh?
Este anuncio es exclusivo para socios de cooperativas. Si tu cooperativa es parte de la red de sucursales compartidas,
Shut up.
Among Us?
I'm sorry, bud. What the hell? I know it's for entertaining kids, but to me, when I'm an OG content creator, when I see this, I'm like, huh? And how the fuck do YouTube let these idiots make more money? I have no idea. They just make something stupid that comes out of their ass and say, boom. How about Dre challenges? Who you think we got that from? I know one person. He's infamous. He's no longer on YouTube. We all know who it is. These are his disciples. I forgot his name. Who cares? Hello, let's get hello. Is this a the subtitle A Among Us is this a mangas?
This guy is so self-aware. This
No,
guy is brilliant.
No, he should
This
be in
is
a loony house
satire,
with the rest of
and
the
it is
idiots.
genius.
Let me ask you a question. How much treasure is on that boat? How much money worth of treasure?
Again, no mention of treasure at any point. in
Exactly.
this.
I
Does he
played the
think
game.
they are scuba divers?
Or like pirates, something that involves money on the high seas.
$100 million. $100 million.
Why does it sound like a Cylon?
This is so entertaining.
A Cylon?
That, like, I
Why does it
actually
sound
don't
like
even
a
want
Cylon
commentary
phone
over
without
it.
starting
No, I
to
agree.
I am absolutely enthralled by it.
I genuinely
Jesus
love this
Christ.
video. Banger of a video. Today we are calling the internet historian who recently passed away.
Wrong
R.I.P.
photo.
to my boy. Anyway,
No, don't do that.
so first of all, before
You're
we get started,
asking for
guys,
a
make
butt-
sure to follow my
a butt
Instagram.
You forgot the fidget spinner.
If I can spin this fidget spinner on this loaded gun in my mouth for more than 3 seconds,
pretty much- I
then
can
you have
think
to
of
hit the
idiots who can do
subscribe
that.
button.
brilliant.
First of all, let me just, I found this number on the dark web.
I just think it was DM.
Oh my god, you guys, he DM me his number, so I'm just going to call this now. Bring, 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 bring.
Hello? You've reached Internet Historian's voicemail. I'm not
Oh
available.
my god, you guys, did you hear that? The internet historian just replied to me from beyond the grave.
You get halfway through that, and your phone starts buzzing again. Hey, sorry, no, I missed your call. What's up?
Is this the real internet historian?
Why are you talking like that? Yeah, it's me. What's up?
When are you gonna upload a new main channel video? It's been like 6 months.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Ooh, Halloween, hell yeah.
Did you do Halloween?
Growing up in rural New Zealand, not really, but
Let me tell you something. When I was a little kid, I love Halloween. It's actually October has always been my favorite month of all months and holidays. We have one. Scary stuff, candy, costumes, and pumpkins, because when I was a kid, I was very addicted to pumpkins. What? I like to carve them when I was a kid. Literally. From living in West Virginia until living in Florida. And well, there you go. What do you think? Okay. But yeah. I remember my first experience of Halloween was in preschool. Well, technically I was in early Head Start, and you got Head Start, there's 2 versions. I was in early Head Start. I think where we are is like this old Gothic church. It looks like something Gothic. It's behind the firehouse, and we walk all this way. We see this like a Halloween parade from the elementary school that I have. Let's just say I've only been there for only 2 years before moving to Florida. And while I was in kindergarten, I dressed up as Clifford the Big Red Dog. I am not joking. I think I have a photo of me as Clifford on Halloween. And in first grade, I dressed as Ghostface. And fun fact, I still have the mask I wore. It was a glow-in-the-dark mask I bought at Kmart. I think it was like $10 back then. Hey, still glows in the dark, and it looks aged, but it looks perfect. Then when I had moved to Florida, I was dressed as a Black Knight. That was my first costume buying at Walmart. Then I was dressed as Darth Vader. That was in 3rd grade. Okay, wait. Okay, 3rd grade, I was dressed as a Black Knight. 4th grade, Darth Vader. And 5th grade, a mummy. I actually had a zombie mask and used the Vader's, as like the, like King Tut's crown. Yeah. And I don't know what you're going to say. Hey, what about 2nd grade? Let's just say I didn't dress up because I was seeing Perico at the time for my grandfather's funeral. Yeah. But I did carve a pumpkin for a contest, so... So, yeah. Oh yeah, dressed up here, but it's some stuff like what you want to be you grow up, like jobs and that shit. And not even high school, where I think it's the best part in high school is like during in the States. Someone correct me. How many of you dressed up already for these high school parties and Halloween? You know. Even in college, we all know fraternities. Who boy? But yeah, let's continue here.
Kind of. So we would dress
I think
up
the only
and,
time I
do
dressed
the
up in
whole,
university
go around the
was
houses, but it was probably like 1 in 10 houses
2018,
actually did it.
2019,
Nothing like American Halloween.
pandemic,
People didn't really try. We went to
2022
two of them and they
was
were
when I
like,
get my master's,
fuck off.
and my final
We were
one
like,
at
"Alright." I
university
think one woman gave us 50
was
cents.
2020
It wasn't very good.
My experience is
2023.
that Halloween,
Best time.
I think, was my favorite holiday of anything.
I agree.
Way better than Christmas.
Why is there
my
the White House
birthday,
ready from
because
the
you
war
can
they
dress
supported?
up, which is like fun in the first
I'm
place.
going to go as an Arabian Night and put on blackface. And
I'm going as Justin Trudeau. So Halloween is great because you have absolutely no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's one of the first times where you get to go out on your own.
Yeah.
You
Joker.
can do slightly criminal things and get away with it. It's brilliant. One time, I think I was a ninja.
yeah.
Or, you know,
Yeah, over at Perico, no, we never do trick or treat. One, vandalism, carjacking, murder. May I say more? I'm still jealous because, hey, half of my good years from middle school and high school were ruined because I was living in here. If I hadn't moved, I would have a great memory. Let's just say maybe, I don't know if you continue trick-or-treating while you're in middle school until you reach like 9th grade? No, 8th grade? I don't know. But the candy, whoo, they were good. I remember when I was trick-or-treating, I think it was an old lady would give us pennies, which, hey, early learning about economy. But the candy, whoo, they were good. I think my brother always, I know my limits of eating candy. My brother doesn't, and he was a fat ass. When we got here, my mom got him to lose weight. Unfortunately, it didn't work. When he has autism, so due to epilepsy, which he keeps, having that, he had to take shit. I forgot the name of this treatment. Like cancer patients use. That treatment that makes you bald. Yeah, he's only half bald. Like he has the Mr. Burns haircut. Or the Larry Fine, from the Three Stooges. Just let out grows hair. He'll paint him white, dye his hair red. He's Pennywise the dancing clown. The Tim Curry one. So yeah, let's continue here.
Fortnite Ninja Blevins.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Me and
God.
a couple of mates, we're walking around, and every second house is not doing Halloween.
Yeah.
But they would see you dressed up, and it's like, hold on, kids, just let me
check
see
the
what's in the
pantry.
pantry. They would come out with like a whole.
Ah, shit.
Verano de pasión y mango. Nuevo sabor.
The fuck is
Mango
that?
Passion.
Passion mango.
Helado de mango. So
I'm good.
Out with like a whole packet of Tim Tams.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like,
that's
What's a
cool.
Tim Tam?
It's like fantastic. And then once in a while, they would be like, oh, you know what? I'm not doing candy. You can have something healthy. And you get vegetables
Oh,
and
yeah, I
stuff.
got an apple once. That was the worst.
Bro, I got a full
I like apples.
cabbage.
Hey, good for
It was
burgers.
3.5 kilos.
Jesus.
It was enormous. It was like, oh, this is our new fucking treasure for the evening. We're walking along the streets. Some teenagers in a car see us with this big cabbage, and they're like, roll it, roll it. And so they got us to roll it onto the street, and then they're in their car, right? And so they would just like go forward and back and try to run over the cabbage. And we were just having the best fucking
That's so
time.
cool.
Oh, it's just the best, man. And then you get home, and then there's just a whole bunch of candy.
I love the idea of you having to, like, Diablo-style inventory manage your bag with a cabbage. It's just taking up, like...
There's a funny story. I went to my first Halloween party with my neighbors. It was my only one because I wanted to go next one. The problem is, if they had to invite me, I had to invite my brother. Which, when we were kids, they had a son. Like, their youngest son had Down syndrome. He was the youngest. And I was actually the same age as their oldest son, Jake. I think he had cancer, I believe, because he was bald. I don't know if, no, here's the funny part. I didn't know. I thought he was born bald. I was like, damn. Now like, ugh. But hey, we were kids back then. And I was good friends with him, especially including his other two siblings. And my brother always been picking on the youngest, always pushing him anytime. Like, to this extent, like, why? Hey, to me, I was good actually. He usually talks to me more. Him, he's more afraid of him, my brother. Like, huh? And that's the reason why I'm not been invited, because you have to invite me, you have to invite the other one. So yeah, my brother always ruins the fun. And also, I remember the neighbor, the mom, gave us like these ghosts. I thought they were ghost dolls, but actually, I never knew it. They were actually caramel popcorn balls. And I didn't even knew it until 2008. They gave us it back in 2006. No, 2005. So, that long. Well, look at... Oh. And they hadn't molded. It's like, it hadn't spoiled, because I think caramel's like preservative, like ember, like... How the fuck did I didn't know this was a popcorn ball? I thought it was a plushie. Ain't that funny?
12 slots, and you're like, wow, can't get rid of it though.
Drop item.
Halloween, I was dressed as Super Mario.
You're going as Chris Pratt?
Yeah, I was a crisp rat.
Oh,
So I was like
crispy rat.
16, 17. We were drinking grape juice because I was underage. We were like, let's go to McDonald's, as all good stories end on a night of debauchery.
Right.
So it was probably like a 15-minute walk, not too far away.
What
So
the hell?
the entire way,
What's
one of
with the
my
hot
friends
dog?
was like, put his arms around me. He's like, James, bro, I fucking love you, man. Just so you know, I've always got your fucking back if anything fucking happens. So we pulled up to an intersection, and a car pulled up, and this dude who had been trying to finger me a second ago was like, hey, g'day, boys, you having a good night? Guy gets out of the passenger side. This
Rock.
dude's like in his late 20s. Eyes are sort
The
of
Rock.
sees I'm the smallest.
Yeah, right.
All I remember is being up, and then I remember being sideways.
Holy shit.
And he had cracked me in my jaw.
Holy fuck, he could have turned you into a ghost.
You hear about people who just ding their head off the concrete and they're done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe I am dead.
Healing Joel Osment's there.
You look outside the window and I just walk away kind of nonchalantly. So I get smacked. I'm on the ground.
Yeah.
I didn't pass out. I just got a walloping.
God
And
damn.
he got back in his car and they peeled off up the street.
Yeah.
Conveniently, a police cruiser pulls up, so they didn't see any of that happen. But all my friends are like, go get that fucking car, they just punched my friend. Cops peel off up the road after them, pull them over. And then they come back to us and they're like, yeah, they say that they didn't do anything. And then they like see me on the
For
ground,
God's sake.
like bleeding. Well, they obviously did something.
Yeah.
Ended up taking the guy to court.
You took him to court?
I did. And he pled not guilty.
So what did you say? I hereby declare, Your
That's
Honour,
what they
this
always
guy
say.
did a mischief to my face.
Take a look at my mug. One woman screams and she's like, he's disgusting. It's just my normal face.
Oh, and his speech impediment ever since. Alright, so what happened then? Did he go to jail?
He pled not guilty and I gave my statement. He said that my attire was offensive to him.
Yeah, right.
Keep in mind, dressed as Mario from the video game Mario.
Yeah. Did you get punched by fucking Wild Louie?
Now that I think about it, it wasn't a car, it was a cart they were in and they drove off onto like a big rainbow road in the sky.
So what happened? Did he go to jail?
So he pled not guilty, and then I think he was from up north, so he
Damn.
went back to like whatever town he was from and was being trialled in their court. And while he was awaiting his court date, he assaulted someone else. So
and only mild
A
brain
serial
damage, I suppose.
assaulter.
yeah, well, I started a YouTube channel, so
Writing creepypasta. Natch.
They say
Thank you,
we
man.
get what we deserve.
Piss off.
oh, we should do like a really dumb creepypasta for like a video game.
Then drown.
That would be quite good. Okay, guys, you'll
Yeah.
never believe this story,
Sonic X.
but it's 100% true. When I was 14 years old, I really wanted to play the new game, Fallout 4, but my parents wouldn't buy it for me. So, one day I went to a garage sale. Lo and behold,
Jesus Christ. We got Steve. Groundhog Day. Pleasantville? Oh, I was looking for that name.
There was a copy of Fallout 4, but the disc was just an ordinary disc, and someone had just written
DVD-ROM.
FO4 on it in a marker pen. It must have been a pirated copy. I wish I had known what I know now. That is not any ordinary copy of Fallout 4. When I installed the game, it came with a warning that said, "May cause death." I thought it was the developers trying to be funny. Holy shit, this is every game creepypasta.
This is very accurate.
When I booted up the game, it wouldn't work properly. It would be a black screen. But then I messed around with the system files and I managed to get it working.
I thought it was just my PC acting up because my mom wouldn't let me buy a new graphics card.
The first thing I noticed was that there was already a save file on the game. I thought that was strange. I opened it up and it took me to the character creation menu. Except the man standing in front of the mirror was dead.
Hey,
Can I tell you something?
Scully.
My wall just creaked and I got a fright because you were putting me on edge.
Holy
I
fuck.
genuinely got scared by that. After I picked up my baby, the screen went black and I figured once again maybe my old PC had bugged out. But all of a sudden, it skipped to what seemed like a few hours in the game.
you're
I was
in Wastelands.
back in the wasteland and I was talking to...
Preston
Preston
Garvey.
Garvey.
I was talking to Preston
Garvey.
Garvey.
The only option it gave me was strangle. So I pressed the button. And what happened next was an extremely graphic cutscene of my character cutting the circulation to Preston Garvey. He screamed in pain, and it wasn't like any of the usual voice acting. This sounded real.
I swear when I looked into his eyes, it was like the textures suddenly got hyper-realistic, and I thought I saw a reflection of a person in it. I thought I saw myself. Not only that, but the familiar Fallout UI went from being nuclear green to blood red.
And then it goes, I've been
This is
playing
bad.
this game for a long time now, and I've started to notice some things.
Like
I
what?
feel like there's shadows in the corner of my room in real life.
I played for another 20 hours, literally exploring every crack and crevice, until finally I found the first NPC I'd seen in a literal day.
It was my dead wife, and she was still frozen, like she was in the cryo chamber. I started doing some research on the dark web. I found a post that said that actually, during the production
Great hot
of
Russians.
Fallout 4,
One of the beta testers was
Find your
forced to
brethren
play the
class.
game for
Ugh,
20 hours
bloody
straight
mess.
to see if there was any bugs with the game being played for 20 hours straight. And the man died of dehydration.
and then Todd Howard buried the body, and he didn't want anyone to know. Something is
Fix your
not
damn
right.
game, dummy.
I feel like there's creatures all around me, like in the game. I can see map markers in the distance.
hell?
Here's the worst part. I decided to webcam my friend, but when I opened the call, he said, "Why are you hanging out with Preston Garvey?" And I said, "What? I'm all alone."
I got another twist.
You got a better one?
An alternate one. To my shock, when the webcam turned on, it wasn't my friend as I expected. It was the Todd Howard staring back at me.
But his eyes were different. They were more evil.
His eyes were black, and as though he'd been crying blood. He opened his mouth, and only static came out. I was terrified of what would happen.
Through the static, though, I could hear something. He said, "If you die in the game, you die in real life."
Finish the game.
That's it, yeah. I hope this isn't my last
I
entry.
did
Things
not
are
expect
getting
that.
really bad now. I went back to that neighbor's garage sale, and it turns out they've never even lived there. If I can end on one thing, it's to say
how
this.
this even
If you
starts,
find
this
a
is pretty funny.
pirated game at a garage sale, don't play. That's a great one. Okay.
Ah, shit. Stupid ads. Ugh. Oh boy. Well, I think that'll be it for today. Me? Ugh. Too many ads. Jesus Christ. But it's quite entertaining. How about you? You enjoyed it? I hope so. But yeah, if you want me to see react more of Internet Historian or aka Incognito mode, hey, comment down below. And also, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, like this video, share it, hey. Until then, well, I have nothing here to say. Just say have a great day, have a great night, stay safe, peace out, see ya. Also, I left a post on the commentary Wednesday announcing my plans for doing my first gameplay of the Blair Witch. And there was a poll of which other categories should I do reaction, like comedy, horror / paranormal. I think the other was old school animation. I forgot what's the fourth. Shit. But yeah. Until then, stay safe, peace out, see ya.